serve to organize and measure the best.
Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. A tactical approach is palpable if this animal is fallible, but that conclusion is laughable. So with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now.
Hello, and welcome to the meeting. This is the DENDAO weekly meeting. It is April the 24th, and I am the host. I am, aka William, and the Emperor of DENDAO, or Den.Social. As you can see, I'm at my royal palace at this point in time, wearing my Den.Social cap that went to Hawaii and back for the holidays. So anyway, today's meeting, let's bring up the agenda. I'll make myself small and bring it a little bit large for the DENDAO meeting. And today's agenda, we're going to talk about the current governance votes, Dragonchain's SEC case update, the recent issue with MTR Minting, I believe, is resolved. We'll talk about that. Growing Den.Social, and any comments from the community or replies to the meeting post or comments. There is no financial advice given here. This is a meeting. This isn't a podcast. It is a meeting. And so that's what we're going to be covering today. Moving on to opening governance votes. Let's take a look. And I just pulled it up just prior to the meeting, and no, there are no new proposals or anything presented for the community to vote on. The last item was proposed on April 15th, tax day in the U.S. It was to set up the 5 themes for the month of May for the show World Blockchain Roundtable. By the way, kudos to World Blockchain Roundtable. In the month of May, it will hit 4 years running. Imagine that, 4 years with a DAO, a governance where viewers can participate in the show, where viewers can propose changes to the show, and where those who ask questions can earn LOT, which is a Lair ownership token for the show. And even those panelists can earn LOT for providing their expert opinions and expert advice in regards to blockchain and blockchain tech. Amazing concept, amazing idea, and should be shared. So there are no governance votes. Dragonchain SEC case update. Basically, Joe talked about it. There really isn't anything of note at this present time. The SEC has released other blockchains here recently. The end of April deadline for, I should say, the case being paused or held for 90 days is fast approaching. It comes up here in just within maybe 6 days, 3 to 6 days. So maybe we will hear something on the Dragonchain case from the SEC before it goes back to court. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they drop it. They should. It is lawfare. Meanwhile, Dragonchain call to action is not too late, suggesting that you go here and talk to Lucius to generate ideas or comments for the SEC task force, or Doge_SEC, and it will help you write those. Otherwise, go to X, go to places on Telegram, wherever, to get the word out that Dragonchain's case needs to be dropped. Next on the agenda was the recent issue with Matter minting, and I believe that is resolved. If you go to Den.Support, the last entry here was on 4/11, and it was a response about how to withdraw Matter, the MTR token, which is on Ethereum. And this is what you earn for posting, evaluating, etc. on Den.Social. And that was the last entry. I'm not seeing any issues with earnings or minting on Lair. Oh, so at this point in time, I believe that this issue has been resolved, and if I'm wrong, be sure to go back to Den.support and explain in detail, be specific, please, on what you're seeing or not seeing. Growing Den.Social, again, I'm going to reiterate to everybody, there's a layer called Introduce Yourself, and tell new users this is where they need to go to post an introduction to themselves, maybe how they heard about Den. It can be elaborate, it can be short and sweet, but all of us denizens need to check this layer daily and see if any newcomers have joined the family, and if so, make sure you provide a nice welcome mat. Give them plenty of welcoming. Send, it's up to you. Send them some MTR, or certainly send them some energy for posting, and give them tips on how to earn matter or how to grow the family. So this is your charge. Check the Introduce Yourself layer every day. Encourage new users to come join us on Den and post here first, and roll out the red carpet for them. Brief meeting today. Next is the open forum items to be discussed from the community or community replies. I'm going to hit refresh, see if there is anything. And no, there is not. However, your emperor has something to add to the meeting. Here, I'll make myself. There is a white paper that is being developed as we speak on to be able to be presented to investors, making Den.Social also a live streaming or video capable platform, using the same capabilities of, it is essentially a poly market, a market where you are voting up or voting down on content, and doing the same with video, so that there is no centralized control. And this could be very popular in the world, and certainly needed in the world, so that there's no narrative that's being pushed by a central group that has maybe a different political ideology than others. But more importantly, so that political free speech can be the prominent location here on Den.Social. So that is ongoing. And if you have input on what you would like to see in respect to video streaming or video content, or have concerns about that on Den.Social, then post them here on the DENDAO for us to discuss, because things are moving along and could move along very quickly. And, this is a DENDAO. Anything that does change is going to require everyone's vote for passing. But now's the time, as this white paper is starting to be developed and drafted, now's the time for all of you denizens to speak up and talk about what you want to see on Den.Social and its ability to be a live streaming, a political free speech video location for the world. So there you have it. That's what I'm suggesting you all do. I'm going to go ahead and give it one more refresh and see if there's anything else in the meeting. Remember, and you could have joined, I'm sorry I didn't mention it before, here on is a StreamYard link to join the meeting. Give it just a second. Be sure and watch the World Blockchain Roundtable. Again, kudos to them. Soon they will be on their 4th year. I wasn't able to be on the show today, the previous engagement. Super Happy Dragon Lucky is also every Thursday morning, and that's where Joe can provide the most recent update on the case DENDAO call is, again, every Thursday, same place, same channel, same time. Every Thursday at this time, 2 p.m. Central. That's what, 8 p.m. UTC time. Also, follow us on X at Real Denizens. That's x.com at Real Denizens, formerly known as Twitter. Let's have more followers there. So when people look at DIN, maybe even on X, they can see that we have a following. Also on Telegram, same kind of thing. Yes, they are in a sense kind of competing social media apps, but we want to have good numbers there just in subscribers. So it makes Den.Social look good. All right. And no, there were no additional updates for the meeting. So again, the meeting agenda is now concluded. We talked about any governance votes, the update on the Dragonchain case, the recent issue with MTR Minting, growing Den.Social. Make sure you check the Introduce Yourself layer every day and give warm welcomes to any new denizens. And there were no postings in the open forum. So that concludes today's meeting. I am your Emperor. And make sure you post anything in the DENDAO layer if you have thoughts, questions, concerns in respect to adding video capabilities to Den.Social. All right, that is it for the meeting. We will go out with the same music that came in by Y'all Weird, and that is it.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best.
Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. A doctrinal approach is palpable if this animal is fallible, but that conclusion is laughable. So with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now?